for an opening statement.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Ranking Member Stanton, for convening today's hearing on federal real estate. Administrator Forrest, thanks for participating in this hearing. Appreciate it, and you're first before this committee. I must say it's been a tumultuous 14 months for GSA. Staff have been reduced, regional offices shuttered, building sustainability goals eliminated, leases terminated, then reinstated. Buildings have been on and off and on and off the disposal lists. The President has repeatedly made significant decisions on federal property renovations without consulting and coordinating with legally mandated parties. So Administrator Forrest, I certainly want to hear your plan on how you plan to stabilize GSA and to deliver the highest value to the American taxpayer. The Administrative Office of the Courts has long complained about GSA's poor management of federal courthouses. So recently, the AOC transmitted draft legislation to Congress that would grant the judiciary authority to acquire, lease, operate, maintain, construct, and repair courthouses with funding obtained directly from Congress. So I want to hear more, I look forward to learning more about this request and how it would impact the stability of GSA's Federal Buildings Fund. Administrator, you recently as well signed an MOU with the Defense Ministry of Pakistan to renovate the Roosevelt Hotel in New York. The Roosevelt Hotel, as far as I know, is owned by the Pakistani International Airlines. It is not a property owned by the federal government. I want to hear about the MOU, why the federal government is involved in the redevelopment of a property that is owned by by a foreign government, when in fact the role of GSA is to manage and dispose of federal government-owned property. This doesn't make any sense, and I hope that you are able to share any available legal counsel advice that you received so that we can better understand the justification, the legal justification for this action. GSA is required to submit to this committee descriptions of proposed construction, renovation, and leasing projects that require funding in excess of established prospectus thresholds. Previous GSA administrators have requested that Congress raise the prospectus threshold to $10 million, and a bill was introduced in the Senate to do just that. So if you could share with us as well, if you support raising the prospectus threshold, why, and to what amount. Finally, a little close to home for me, GSA has made great progress on 3 critical land ports of entry in Blaine, Sumas, and Linden in my district. Public Building Service Acting Commissioner Andrew Heller recently updated me on these projects. I look forward to working with him and the GSA staff to expedite delivery of all 3 of these LPOE construction projects. There is bipartisan support in Congress for reducing unnecessary leases and disposing of excess federal property to increase efficiency and save taxpayer dollars. You heard that from the chair and chair of the full committee. Chair of this committee, Mr. Perry from Pennsylvania has been a leader in that. It's an area that we agree on, and it's great to be able to work as a committee on a bipartisan basis. But that support does require consistent communication from GSA. So I hope that under your leadership, GSA can provide us some transparency, improve communication with Congress, and perhaps we can avoid what we saw in 2025, so that in 2026 and beyond, we can have a better relationship with GSA as we move forward to try to get best taxpayer value from the federal real estate. With that, I yield back.